So, hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream session with me. Now without further ado, let's get straight into it. So today, news-wise and Forex business, we've got ISM services. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, we've not got too much actually. Crude oil inventories. So yeah, we've not really got too much going on. News-wise, tensions are looking pretty low, which is good. Yeah, we'll probably get some Telegram groups. Nothing major on the news side for today, probably, like we have seen for many days now. Now, Bitcoin does seem to be still weak for the upside push. You can see currently we are getting rejected from this level here. So you can see rejection, multiple rejections at this current level. So we've actually failed to break out. We actually did break out a little bit here, but you can see we obviously came to the downside again. Now, I believe I will be coming in for a position here when we get to this level again, as liquidity does lay in the downside for Bitcoin right now at 66.4k. So coming in for a position like that would put us at, let's have a look, 66,400, 1.4k in profit. Now, I'm not really expecting a further move towards the upside for Bitcoin, as the market does not look to be improving whatsoever. So yeah, we'll see. Buyers are currently in control. As you can see, we're at 63 on the RSI. MACD is leaning towards the upside, but we'll see if this is obviously another breakout or we are looking further towards the downside. Yeah, currently it's a little bit too early to tell. Hello. So. Looks like another fake out to me. So, looking in that's a 12-hour time frame. Now, looking in the 24-hour time frame, I believe we'll be looking at the exact same thing. Let's have a look. Yeah, 24-hour time frame, looking at 66.4k as well. So that downside does look very nice to us right now. So we're going to come in on Bitcoin, SUI as well. Where is Ethereum at? Ethereum will most likely follow the move for Bitcoin too. We'll go on Athena as well. Athena is actually pushing to the upside pretty heavily though. Let's have a look. What about a wider time frame? Yeah, ENA's actually pushed pretty heavily towards the upside right now though. Let's have a look if we actually see a further push, or if we actually see the same kind of correlation for same kind of correlation as we do for Bitcoin as well. Budgie Penguins, we are looking for the downside as well for that. ENA, let's have a look. ENA, Athena, let's have a look. Where have we got most liquidity for ENA? 1.97 million, that's in the downside, but I believe that's already been swept. So we are looking slightly towards the upside at 10896. But we'll see. We'll come in for that short position as well on that. Let's have a look at gold. Where's gold? But you can see Bitcoin is currently failing to great highs. This is where we currently are for Bitcoin. We made a massive move for the downside yesterday. So yeah, we are still actually not surpassing this level of 67.4k. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at gold. Gold, where's gold? Are we going to see a continuation for gold as well? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on gold actually. Yes, of course. Much action today. I've got the glasses out so I don't have any pain in my eyes, because I'm always doing all sorts of stuff when I'm at home watching TV. I'm like, you know, rolling my eyes and everything. So yeah, I think it's best to wear these so I don't have to start looking like a weirdo. Yeah, ENA's actually pushed heavily towards the upside right now though. I was actually thinking that slightly, as we did have most of the liquidity actually for ENA in the upside, as you can see, at, well, we've got 1.5 million at 0.10896. So we might see a push towards that level, but we'll see. We are still heavily pushing towards that downside. We've got a 312 on for Bitcoin right now. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. So we may see a lower low forming in this area here. So we could particularly kind of see it maybe at 66.92k, somewhere around that region. So yeah, ENA is slightly down right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I believe we'll still. I think we'll see ENA actually coming to sweep that liquidity in the upside. So we might have to reverse that position for ENA. For Bitcoin's still doing pretty nice actually. Let's have a look. But once we get obviously Bitcoin coming towards the downside even more, we'll definitely see ENA coming in for that further move to the downside. But I will reverse that position, as I am expecting ENA to come to that level of liquidity in the upside at 0.10896. Let's have a look. 0.10896. Now ENA just took a major move to the downside. That is crazy. We're jumping between 4 and 200 right now on ENA actually, which is not what I wanted to see. We are slowly pushing towards the upside for ENA. Let's have a look on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's pushing towards the upside as well, so we may have to close those positions actually right now. We'll close them just in case, and then we'll go from there afterwards. We want ENA to come back within that level of, well, we're slowly coming up to that level 10,896. It's not far though, it's very, very close, very, very close. Thing is, we're not really getting much rejection from this level though. We're not getting much rejection. We're getting more rejection from the downside. Actually, you can see price did come to a low of 10,682, and you can see by the wick, buyers obviously pushed that price back up. So let's have a look what we can kind of suss out here. Bitcoin is slowly coming for the upside. So ENA does obviously, well, move very similarly to how Bitcoin does as well. So you can see, well, you can't see because I've got two screens in front of me. It would be nice if you could see both screens, but yeah, it's not possible right now. But yeah, anyway, Bitcoin has actually failed to come off that downside, as you can see in this area here. So I was expecting this move to continue up until at least here, creating a lower low. So you can see here we've got a low here as well. So I was expecting this next low to form around here, so it would make a nice little uptrend, as you can see. But obviously we didn't obviously get that, so now we are pushing for the upside. That's why I actually exit those positions. I see a fail towards that downside, and now I am in a nice position for ENA to come to that liquidity, claim it, and then potentially move towards the downside even further. So we'll have a look if we can actually sweep that liquidity for ENA right now. ENA, Athena, whatever you want to call it. So you see the size of the movement is not so large, but yeah, we'll definitely see somewhat of a correlation towards obviously how Bitcoin's moving. Bitcoin is now obviously pressing into Bitcoin is pressing into this resistance level right now. You can see Bitcoin is pressing and it's been rejected again. So this position may not be as positive as I was looking for, but we'll see. If Bitcoin actually does seem to push past this level, that would be very nice. Obviously for our position on Athena right now. But you can see we are getting like a compression towards the upside right now. So pretty much you can see we're making lower lows. So we've got obviously a low here, here again, here again. So we are like pushing into like a compression area where we are getting obviously compressed by the sellers at the resistance level, and we are not letting, the buyers aren't letting the price go lower than obviously these previous lows. So we are kind of compressing in this zone right now. So we may see a further move towards the upside before we actually come down and claim that liquidity in the downside. So for Bitcoin, liquidity does lay heavily in the downside. We'll move that so we can actually see. Now we actually are looking to the upside. We've shifted on the 24-hour time frame towards the upside. But looking in the 12-hour time frame, we've still got a big chunk of liquidity at 66.4k. So yeah, we are looking towards that downside right now. Athena actually has lost its momentum, and I believe we may be in for that push towards the downside. We'll have a look at Ethereum as well. Ethereum still seems to be pushing. Solana as well. Sui is okay. Yeah, Athena just seems to be struggling actually. Well, Pudgy Penguins as well, you can see the rejection from these candle wicks here. Rejection. Athena is literally like just on that line right there. But yeah, Bitcoin is getting rejected from that level again and again. We'll see if we can actually push through it. If not, then I believe that downside will be looking to be more realistic. So we are literally at the entry price. We are super close to it. Look how close that is. From a wider view, it looks like we are, you know, directly on it, but it's obviously super tiny. Yeah, so Bitcoin's been rejected from that level again, so we might have to actually close this position on ENA as well, as I'm not really getting a strong move for the upside. We have about 15 minutes until the US market opens. Now, I'm not really sure what to expect. We could see buyers stepping in, obviously, and see Bitcoin climbing up to that level of, let's say, 68k. Well, realistically, we need to reclaim 70k, but for now, we may come down to about 66.4k until we obviously get some buyers stepping in. So we may see a slight rejection, but for now, ENA has actually pushed through right there, and now it hasn't. Well, that's because Bitcoin has just been rejected from that level again, and now ENA's back up again. What the hell? Bitcoin is still pushing in this resistance level, as you can see, but we're getting rejected again. So realistically, we need to clear this whole level and surpass this high and continue the upside for obviously a real move. Otherwise, we'll most likely get a push towards the downside. But you can see sellers are protecting this level currently. They're not letting the price obviously come higher and higher. Now, if we do actually get buyers stepping in more aggressively, then we may see a further move towards the upside. You can see buying pressure is there. Let's have a look. Whales are slightly bearish, mid is bullish, retail's also bullish. So we've broke through towards the upside heavily there. Look at that. Crazy. But obviously we need to continue that move. We need to continue that move. So you can see this is the result of that compression. So you can see we're making, obviously we're making higher lows at each level. So I might have to actually increase that position ever so slightly. We'll do 10.09. I mean, it's not much of a change, but it is a difference overall. So yeah, for ENA, that liquidity does sit at that exact level. Here, 10.09.04. That's at 12-hour time frame. Yeah, so that is where we are looking to be headed. Bitcoin's seen a slight rejection actually to surpass that previous high, but we have surpassed it, I believe. We actually have surpassed it. Let's have a look. Not quite. We've been rejected at the exact level. We've been rejected at the exact level. You can see. But I believe we'll get a continued move as we've obviously surpassed this high, and now this high as well. And not quite this high, but we've still got a lot of buying pressure right now. We've still got a lot of buying pressure. So we are within a 500 profit on Athena right now. News-wise, we've got nothing so far. I don't believe we will have much of anything today. We never really do. Well, this week's been very quiet. So yesterday and Monday's session, very, very quiet actually. So you can see we are in for another try for the upside. Let's have a look. If we get a stronger move towards the upside. We've got 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes until we see that US market open. I'm just trying to understand right now if we are going to be in for the upside or are we going to be seeing a further move towards the downside. We've seen a slight rejection there. We've actually pushed slightly above this previous peak, but you can see sellers pushed that price pretty aggressively towards that downside.
All of your words dissolved in the dreams. All the weight you carried lifted away. You're all lost in the crowd. No one cares. I promise you.
Yeah, I believe we'll close that trade for now. Yeah, we've been rejected from that liquidity there for ENA. So we've got 8 minutes until the US market opens. So.
Beat of a drum.
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
To the beat of your heart. From the rhythms that surround us. To the music of this night. Music has shaped generations.
I believe it's a good position to
lives
come
and
in
made a
for a long. We seem to be making lower highs, or higher highs, higher lows actually.
A basic element that's raw. It's all about the fundamentals. The emotions that bind us all.
I'm not actually too too confident on the upside though. Not too confident on the upside.
It's all about life. It's all about the rhythm. It's all about life.
Oh, so Ina has actually surpassed that level now and it's cleared it. Yeah, it's cleared that liquidity. Unfortunately, we exit that position a little bit too early due to the fact that Bitcoin did see a sharp move towards that downside. And now Bitcoin's fallen heavily for that downside. $66.4K is where we have that liquidity set for Bitcoin. Yeah, so 175 million at 66.4K. 5 minutes for the US market open. RSI is still looking a bit, still looking pretty strong. We're in the 30 zone. I feel like it's too early to come in for a position right now, but we will see, we'll see. Yeah, there's that big push to the downside right now. 66.4K. Can we realistically come in and join on this move towards the downside? That's the question. That's the question. That's the question. We've got 1 more minute. We'll see. We'll actually wait a little bit and see how the US market reacts, and then once we get a clear view of where we're headed, then we will be obviously coming in for a trade. But right now, I'm not really seeing too clear an indication of where price is headed. Obviously, we've just seen a big breakout to the downside, but we could still see a continued move. So we've got about 1 more minute and then we'll see. So, US market opens in literally like 30 seconds. Yes, it's now open. Let's have a look. Oh, we've already got a bullish candle, a pretty aggressive one. Maybe it's a fake out and then we get a further push to the downside. Buyers are pushing very, very heavy. Let's have a look. Selling pressure is still there though. Selling pressure is still there. Yeah, sellers aren't letting that price. Sellers are actually pushing back pretty heavily. You can see the side of these candle wicks. So the question is, are we gonna attempt that upside? We've got about 20 seconds left on that candle there. Buying pressure is pretty strong though. We're coming within that 50 range on the RSI. MACD is starting to curve up to the upside. Getting a pretty heavy push for the upside. Getting a pretty heavy push. Yeah, that move is crazy. Look at it, it's crazy. I've still not got a clear indication of where we're headed for price though. That's the first bearish candle we've actually seen so far. For Ethereum, you can see this is the price range we've been kind of moving within for this past, past hour or so. You can see we are leaning towards that downside. We could have a break of structure here though. Definitely have a break of structure here. But we'll see if Bitcoin can obviously break out for this level. If we get a retest, let's say to about this range of about 67.018k, then I'll be looking for the upside as well. But we do need to get a retest. Let's have a look. Any changes in liquidity? Nothing in a 12-hour time frame. Still got that 66.4 million liquidity. Now 24-hour time frame. 24-hour time frame, we're looking at 67.8k. That's a bit of a further distance to go actually. That is much further to go. So we could actually come in for that liquidity in the downside, as it is closer, but it is also a pretty big chunk. Yeah, closest liquidity is at 66.4k, which is just right around this area here, 66.4k. That's just there. And then 67.8 is all the way up here. Looks like a pretty even distance to me. Right now, this kind of does look to me like a retest, and well, obviously, unless we come back in for that downside. Oil is on that downside though. Yeah, we're still pushing towards downside for oil. Let's have a look at crude. That's obviously gold, sorry, gold. Crude oil is in for that move to the downside right now though. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, it seems we've actually failed to come even higher. So maybe now leaning towards that liquidity at 67.4k. Sorry, 66.4k. So if we actually surpass this low, that will give us some more, confirmation that we are leaning towards that downside. So actually in this area here, we actually failed to surpass the previous high. That does show that we have weakness for the upside move. So this whole move for the upside has got a lot weaker. You can see we heavily pushed to the downside. We failed to surpass the previous peak. So realistically now, we could see a move back up to, let's say, 66.9k, and then a further move towards the downside. So let's see. Yeah, MACD is leaning towards the downside as well. So if we refresh that, whales are very bullish, mid is bullish, retail is neutral but leaning to the bearish side ever so slightly. Let's have a look. It looks very volatile right now. If I'm completely honest, it looks very volatile right now. Like I said, this is the area where I expected the price to come obviously back up a little bit and then continue that downside move. So I will be coming in for a position. Ethereum looks relatively weak as well, so I'll be coming in on Ethereum as well. What else do we have? Sui as well. Where's Athena at? Yeah, Ina's leaning to the downside as well, so I believe that'll be coming in for that downside move. And then finally, we'll have a look at Pudgy Penguins. Yeah, Pudgy Penguins are making lower highs as well, lower lows. You can see high, low, potentially a high right around 72.48, and then a continuation. That's what I'm looking for anyway. If we were to look at, let's say, Solana, not too much. Doge. Doges. I think we'll be okay with those 4 positions for now. Let's have a look. So 66.4k is kind of what I'm aiming for. Not kind of, but that is what I'm aiming for Bitcoin. 66,400. I'll put us at 905 profit. Now ENA is also coming in for that downside as well, as you can see. What else do we have? WorldCoin. WorldCoin's actually doing pretty well. It's pushing pretty high, to be fair. Silver, let's look at silver. Silver does look to be leaning to the downside as well. So what else have we got? Pudgy Penguins are also looking pretty weak. Coming for a position on that too. Ethereum is within profit. ENA is just the only one, well, and Sui slightly. Sui is within profit right now. We want to see a further move for Bitcoin as well, actually, for that downside. So we are still pushing heavily towards the downside for Bitcoin as well. We need to clear this low for obviously a. There we go. We've cleared that low right now. So what we had was a move to the upside, and then obviously the real move began. So like I said, market sentiment is not good right now. We've had no improvements over these last couple of days. So today, yesterday, Monday as well. We've had no real developments on, anything has changed. Nothing has changed at all. We've been obviously getting heavy ETF outflows. Today was actually heavier than yesterday. Yesterday we had about 483 million. Now today we had 530, I believe, 513, 530. Let's have a look. Yeah, 519. There we go. 519 million net outflows for Bitcoin. So look, you see, daily total net inflow, we are minus. So the outflow is 519 million. If it was inflow, obviously it would be positive, but yeah, it's cooked. Bitcoin is kind of cooked right now. You can obviously see Solana ETFs, XRP's ETFs, Hype, all crypto is obviously going to be, well, we've got the zeros. Net inflow is 55 billion, but net outflow for Bitcoin is 519 million for today. We've surpassed even lower. It's crazy. Let's see if we can actually surpass his previous low. We may see some rejection from that level though. feel like I'm rhyming right there. What have we got? Crash in US stocks. Over 200 billion has been wiped out from the US market in just 10 minutes after the market opened. So we've got Nvidia down 1.41%, Microsoft down 1.73%, Tesla's down 0.63%. Everything is down. Everything is down. Netflix, is it M&S, Dell, everything is down. $200 billion. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's have a look. We had a S&P 500 open actually. Now, if you look at the minute time frame, let's see the damage. Let's see the damage. Look at that! Oh my days! That is crazy. That is crazy. Dollar index. I don't think we'll see much movement of the dollar index. Yeah, we've had nothing, we've had nothing at all. But the S&P 500 is, oh my god, it's dumping. And that will most likely see Bitcoin continuing that move to the downside as well. So we've had no bullish movement so far. We're still continuing that downside. Yes, still continuing that downside. I'm going to increase my Bitcoin position ever so slightly. What we like on Sui. It's too early to tell right now, I believe. Yeah, S&P 500 is still falling to the downside. What else have we got? Gold. Gold is also seeing a move towards the downside. Slightly oh no, we're still going. What else have we got? We've got a Doge. I believe we'll see a continuation towards that downside though. Yeah, S&P 500 is still falling to the downside. Liquidity. Yeah, we've got a major chunk of liquidity at 66.4k with 175 million. You can see right there. Once we actually sweep that liquidity, I believe we'll see more positions building in the downside. So let's have a look what we have. That movement is crazy. So from 7.6k, 7.61k all the way down to 7.569k. We are still continuing that downside. I'm not too worried right now, as I believe that liquidity will be swept. Bitcoin just is kind of, sometimes it likes to kind of move just slightly above the liquidity, and then it will sweep it. ENA is still negative. That is crazy. Let's have a look. Yeah, ENA's pushing the upside though. It's not good. That's not good.
Yeah.
We want to see ENA coming within profit as well. So realistically, we need that liquidity sweep for Bitcoin. believe it's a rejection from this previous low. So we're not, I'm not too worried right now. You can see rejection again. We're getting rejected. Sellers are pushing that price back down. So liquidity does lay in at 66.4k, as you can see, looking in the 12-hour and 24-hour time frames right now. So you can see 66.48k, 12-hour, same for 24-hour. It shifted from the upside to the downside actually. We had that 175 million at 67.8k, which was here I believe, yeah, 67.8k. Now it has shifted. Actually, we've got more in the upside in the 24-hour time frame. So 24-hour time frame, we're looking at 68.5k. But in the short term, we've got 137 million at 66.5. So 66.5 is kind of what I'm aiming for. ENA is heavily pushing the upside. Heavily pushing the upside. I think ENA's too much. ENA's just too much. Yeah, ENA's very, very heavily pushing the upside. Let's have a look. Athena. We are still pushing the upside for ENA actually. Doge is slightly in a loss, but it's okay, as I'm still expecting that continuation. Now let's have a look at ENA. Still most of liquidity in the downside. I believe ENA's going to be pushing even higher, so I'll have a look at the liquidity for ENA actually. More building in the upside, 0.111 something. So ENA is pushing the upside. So is Bitcoin, I believe. But we're still within a nice area to continue that move towards the upside. So judging from this movement here, we may see a shift towards the upside. That downside is looking weaker though. That downside is looking weaker and weaker right now. I believe ENA is going to continue even higher though. $72. Question is, are we going to see 63? Buying pressure is fallen for ENA actually. Buying pressure has fallen for ENA right now. Bitcoin. I want to see Bitcoin coming for the downside, but then ENA does like to continue. ENA does look like it's going to continue. I believe I'm going to enter a long on that. We are building more liquidity in the upside as well for ENA actually. We've swept the liquidity of 1.53 million. So it looks like we are continuing that move for the upside. Now Bitcoin is slightly within a loss. Doge as well. We head into Doge at a pretty silly level, but we are still in for that downside. So whales are still bullish, mid is bullish, retail is looking neutral though, but leaning to the bearish side. ENA's within 500 profit, that's crazy. Question is, where are we gonna kind of top out? I believe it'll probably be right around this area here. 1.12604. 12604. 16k. That's crazy. Well, we're already at 700 and we've just entered the trade. Now Doge is, right, the thing is, ENA is actually leaning to the upside whilst Bitcoin still is pushing to the downside, which is very, very strange. But I've sussed that out before. I've obviously took a big loss, so that is good. Now Bitcoin, obviously when Bitcoin is on the move to the downside, ENA is like kind of slower, but it still is slowly leaning towards a bullish move instead of obviously following Bitcoin entirely and moving very bearish like we've obviously seen in the past couple of trades. Now Doge is still slightly within a loss, but we need to see we need to see Bitcoin's price coming even lower. But to me, right now, it looks like there's a lot more buying pressure in the market, so we may be in for that move towards the upside. I'm going to close that trade on Doge, as I'm not feeling too strongly on that trade. It does look like the market has shifted towards the upside right now. We've obviously failed to surpass the low here at this area, so we have a big doji candle there. Ian is with an 800 profit right now, which is crazy. Ian is taking us to the moon. Ian is taking us to the moon right now. Our Pudgy Penguins are within in the zeros right now. And Ina is with 827 profit right now. Let's have a look at gold actually. Where's gold headed? Gold looks to be pushing towards the upside actually. We've seen a pretty nice push. Slight rejection at this level here, but we are still in that move for the upside. So the overall market structure right now does look pretty bullish. But we do need to see them buyers stepping in. We do need to see them buyers stepping in. Athena's seeing a slight move to the downside there. Never mind. 1k on that already. That is crazy. So I believe Bitcoin just dipped to the downside. That's why we've just seen Athena actually moving to the upside. Yeah, so Bitcoin dipped to the downside. Athena actually pushed heavily towards the upside. Well, not heavily, but a significant amount. So we are in a very nice profit right now. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe. There'll be, there's obviously videos every single day. We go live every day. But also check that link down in the description below where you will find Everdex. Now, Everdex is just, well, it's a platform I've been trading on for many months. We've got crypto, we've got stocks. Obviously, you can trade Tesla, you can trade meme coins as well. I've obviously got trades right now on Ina, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sui, and Pudgy Penguins as well. That's Pudgy Penguins, Sui, they're kind of my favorite two right now. Ina is very nice as well. Ina is doing some very nice things for us right now. So yeah, we've got prize pools, you've got chances to win iPhone, AirPods, Apple Watch. Obviously prize pool competitions are where you can win like obviously a sum. You go competitions, and then this already, these are the current competition that we have. This one has ended. Obviously this is where you could win the iPhones. You can see this guy won an iPhone 17 Pro Max, he won AirPod Pro 3s, and he won an Apple Watch. So yeah, that is crazy. So yeah, that link is down in the description below, so check that out if you haven't already. We are pushing even further for Ina right now. That is crazy. That is crazy. We actually saw a massive impulse for Ina yesterday, which was just insane. Like, it was absolutely insane. Let me try to find it. So we was trading, and then boom, in an absolute split second, we just got our account went from about, I don't know, 600 in profit to like 4k in profit. It was absolutely crazy. So yesterday's session, I believe it was this here, yeah, this move here. So obviously I went in for a long position at this level here, and then obviously a couple minutes went by, and then boom, I obviously sold at the top there. But we did see a further move to the upside, a heavy move to the upside, which is pretty crazy. Now currently we are sat in 2.4k profits, which is crazy. We'll do 11101 for Ina. 11101. So we are looking nice towards that downside right now. Right guys, I am going to leave that trade just right there. I'm going to leave that trade just there and I'll be back very, very, very shortly. We saw a slight move to the downside there, though. But are we gonna get the continuation we're looking for? That's the big question. Bitcoin is still hovering around that same area right now. You can see. Ideally for Bitcoin, we want to see a continued move to the downside. There we go. Look at that, we just went from 1k to 1.4k. back to 1K. Now 1K. Now 1.4K. Crazy. There we go. What's that? 1.8. Oh my days. Oh my days. That is crazy. 3K. Oh my god. Ina is pumping. That's got to be like 2 point something right there easily. 2.3K. Oh my god. That is crazy. Nearly 4K in profit right now. And more than half of it is from Ina itself. We've got 700 on Sui, 310 on Ethereum, 121 on Bitcoin, and 112 on Pudgy Penguins. Yeah, so Ina is looking to still continue that upside move, which is very, very nice. Very nice. That is crazy. There's a big move for the upside right there. Big move. Thing is though, for Bitcoin, we've not yet claimed that liquidity. Slightly bearish now, but I believe that's just a small rejection. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got some pressure in this area here, I believe. We want to see that continuation for Ina though. Bitcoin is still pushing to that downside though. Kind of. Well, we did come closer to that liquidity. We made a low of about 66.607k, and then we actually saw a move back up to the upside for Bitcoin, and then obviously the liquidity, the major liquidity that we had, is at 66.4k. Now Ina, I believe, has slightly dipped maybe. Let's have a look. No, it's actually still looking pretty nice, So, liquidity, what have we got? We've got some more, we've got a slight little bit more building in the upside for Athena. And the next is like 0.115854. And our take profit is 0.12604. It's a pretty big distance for the market to cover. I believe Bitcoin has dropped ever so slightly there. Yeah, it's still in this range. It's kind of stuck in this range right now. So we'll have a look at what Bitcoin's got liquidity-wise. We've still got major liquidity at 66.4k, 175 million, as you can see. That is the biggest chunk that we currently have. We've got more building in the upside as well, 67.8k. Now looking in the 24-hour time frame, you can see we've got obviously most of it at 67.8k. Now if you look even further, 48 hours. Well, 48 hours actually tells us that we've got most liquidity at 66.4k. Now 3 day, what does that tell us? Downside as well. And our 2-week will probably be at 78k. It's most likely. Well, actually no, it's gone now. Most of it is actually sat at 74.4k. It was at 78k, but I believe the chances of that are now very, very slim for a reclaim of that level. So 4k profit. Look at that, Ina's just pumped up 3.4k in profit. That is insane. That is absolutely crazy. So, based on all the other coins, we've got about... Bruh. We're sat at a juicy profit of 4k right now, that is crazy. Ina is still pushing towards the upside, which is very nice to see. Realistically, we want to see Bitcoin continuing to that downside. It is slightly below now, but you can see it's still kind of dancing on this level right now. Could this be another 10k trading session? Could this be another 10k trading session? We'll see, we'll see. Athena's looking about, what is it, nearly 4k profit just by itself. Is that what we have? It's slightly struggling to push the upside. Yeah, Bitcoin's slightly below now actually, as you can see. It's kind of still dancing on this level. We're still sat at 4.5k profit, that is insane. That is actually crazy. Ina by itself has got 3.5k on it. That is insane. So we're still leaning pretty heavily bearish for Bitcoin actually. I believe Bitcoin just made a sharper move to the downside. Yep, very sharp move to the downside. But if we obviously see a even sharper move, then we may have to close that trade that we have on Ina, as we could get obviously liquidated, not liquidated, but yeah, obviously we wouldn't be making as nice of a profit as we were obviously looking for. But you can see we're kind of just consolidating right now on Bitcoin anyway, so let's have a look. Yeah, overall, Ina is going to most likely continue pushing for the upside. Yeah, that's Bitcoin taking a big move to the downside. There we go. So we've got 219 Pudgy Penguins, 400 on Bitcoin. That is crazy. ENA is just kind of stuck right now. It's stationary. Bitcoin has dropped significantly lower though. But I don't think ENA will obviously plunge down as much as Bitcoin just did. So we are looking in the 41 zone on the RSI for Bitcoin. MACD is now leaning towards the downside. I'm going to drop that stop loss a little bit further to the downside because Bitcoin is dropping pretty heavily, but ENA by itself does come very bullish. Ideally, we'd need this move for Bitcoin's downside to be slower. So obviously, our position isn't as affected as it would be on that ENA trade. Hello. Lobster Capital, what a name. That is crazy. What's up? How are you? We're sitting at a nice 4.6k profit right now. Bitcoin's pushing that downside. I wanted the move to be a little bit slower because I don't want to be coming out of this ENA trade. We'll see. We saw some pretty explosive moves from yesterday's trading on ENA, which was, I believe, this area here. So 7 o'clock, yeah, that was most likely that area. Where was it? Not there. Here. So yeah, we came in for a trade at this area here. Thank you. So we came in for the obviously the position at this area for a long, and then we look at the screen. Obviously, I'm just like, I'm just chilling. I'm just looking at charts. Everything's good, and then I look at this box where obviously you've got the trading potential, profit and loss. I look at it and it goes from like obviously 500 something to about 3 to 4k, and I was like, what? So yeah, this massive move was it's in a 1 minute. So from here, everything's we're up 500. It's okay, and then boom, we're up 4k. Crazy stuff. Oh, Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a push to the upside. I feel like I want to come out of that position now, but there's still a very nice move for the downside on our hands for Bitcoin right now. So you can see upside to that downside. We've actually failed to come for the bottom in this area. So you can see we actually failed it. Otherwise, we should have seen this low area forming at this area here. But you can see we didn't obviously do that. And then we came for the upside. Now we've failed to surpass this previous low. You can see wick-wise, it looks like a rejection. So we may see another retry of that level. Well, that's what it looks like to me anyway. For nearly 5k in profit right now. Yesterday we had our first 5k trading session, which was absolutely crazy. So obviously we had 30k on the account. We took some heavy losses and we came down to about, we had 30k obviously, came down to about 20k. I think at one point it was maybe even 15. And then yeah, yesterday, a nice 10k. Today we're already up about, we're up about 5 already, which is kind of crazy.
The first full
but I believe we'll see a continued move for. What have we got? ENA take profit. Yeah, ENA take profit is really high though, but it is definitely, well, doable. Definitely doable. So for ENA, we're still looking towards the upside, as you can see. But the fact that we are getting that push of Bitcoin is a result of obviously these impulses to the downside. So this area here and this bearish area here. But we are making, we're not making lower lows yet, which is good. So yeah, ENA is still coming up in price, but obviously, like I said, these little impulses to the downside is mainly due to the fact that Bitcoin is taking that move towards the downside as well, as you can see. 1 second. So that was this move here. So the first impulsive move we saw for ENA to the downside was this area here, where we saw obviously a pretty bearish move. Now, when we see Bitcoin coming up in price, we'll most likely be within about 5k profit again. ENA just dropped actually to 1.8, which is pretty sus, but okay. Oh no, it's completely fine. We're just at 1.k now, we're up 2.6. Crazy.
He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the room.
So yeah, that move for Bitcoin, I want it to be slower. So obviously, ENA can continue the move for the upside. For ENA, I'm looking to be coming at this area here, where we have 16k profit. But I mean, it's definitely doable. We've actually broken outside of this area where we had some resistance. Now, the next area we could see some resistance would obviously be here. So that is kind of what I'm looking for right now. We're already at 2.4k, which is very nice. I have bumped up my stop loss. My stop loss was a little bit lower, so around this area, I believe. 10.865. Now, we are still coming very bullish, which is very nice. $5k, crazy. So obviously ENA by itself is pushing to the upside, but obviously with Bitcoin, how Bitcoin moves, it does slightly correlate to ENA as well. Obviously, when I'm trading like, you know, Pudgy Penguins, Sui, what else have I got? Sui and, well, Ethereum, I obviously come in for the same position. So if I'm going long on Ethereum, if I'm going long on Bitcoin, I'll most likely go long on Ethereum, Sui and Pudgy Penguins as well. So as you can see right now, I did come in for a short on Bitcoin. That's why we've got a short on Ethereum, Sui and Pudgy Penguins as well. So the fact that ENA obviously doesn't correlate as much to Bitcoin as all these other obviously coins, that's why I've obviously got a longer position on ENA. So that was obviously like a trial and error. So I did trade ENA yesterday, the day before as well, and I saw that it doesn't obviously correlate as strongly as, let's say, Pudgy Penguins and Sui does to Bitcoin. So yeah, yesterday's impulsive move as well. Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane. But yeah, if you guys want anything like, I don't know, a breakdown or some kind of more educational video, maybe something specific you want to see, let me know. Drop it in the comments down below. Don't be obviously worried I'm not gonna bite you. We're still continuing the upside for ENA as well, which is very nice. Very nice. Now Bitcoin has slightly come back to that level. Yep. So you can see. But we are getting rejections from the upside. You can see rejection. A rejection is pretty much where sellers or buyers push price down pretty aggressively, not letting it come past. So Judging from these candle wicks, you can see sellers are pushing that price down. Especially, well, this candle here, you saw price coming up, and then we saw a move towards the downside. 2.4. We'll most likely see ENA jumping up in price, if I'm not mistaken. $2.46. Let's have a look. Well, realistically, for ENA, we need to actually surpass kind of these highs that we have right now. But you can see that the move for Bitcoin was pretty hard just now. But obviously, ENA didn't take such an impulsive move towards the upside as Bitcoin just did. So Bitcoin just jumped pretty heavily, but I'll have a look. Let's have a look. Well, it's not as strong because you can see sellers did push that price back down. So I believe now we'll most likely get a move to this area again where we have some resistance. So right now you can see there is resistance here by the rejections from these candle wicks. There's also rejections for the upside, but buyers did just obviously push that price pretty aggressively to the upside, but you can see again, still rejection. We've not surpassed any previous highs, which is obviously still a clear indication we are still headed for the downside. You can see a high there, low, high, and most likely a breakthrough level right around now could be where we're headed. So this is kind of where we are, what we are looking like right now, as you can see. So I'm expecting this next move to kind of be within this area right there. I'll highlight that in a different color so you guys get confused. What we're thinking. Pink. So the pink box is where I'm expecting this next price to kind of come to. So you can see we've had the high, low, high, low, high. I'm expecting a low to surpass these previous lows here. 5.1k profit, oh my god, that is crazy. So ENA is within 3k profit as just by itself. We could see another 10k day. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see another 10k day. Well, we're already halfway, so yeah, we are pretty nice. We are pretty nice. I think ENA is now my favorite thing to trade. Unless we get cooked, then it won't be. Then it won't be. Let me know what you guys think. Are we gonna hit another 10k day today? Let me know. Click that button, click them buttons. What do you guys think? Let me know. Is this another 10k day? Or is it not another 10k day? Let me know. Yeah, look, you can see Bitcoin is slowly moving towards that downside. ENA's kind of stuck within a range as well. But like, I think there's more liquidity still in the downside. Yeah, there's still that liquidity to be swept for Bitcoin at 66.4k. Now, in a 24-hour time frame, we are looking on the upside though for 68.3k. So, yeah, we are kind of we're kind of in a consolidation phase right now for Bitcoin. Like, yeah, we're looking kind of crazy right now. We want to see Athena coming, you know, even more to the upside, pushing that bullish. Well, realistically, we need to clear this whole zone right now, and price does kind of have to come within. Let's say. This area here. That's the area I'm looking for on Athena. Athena's at 3.2k, that is crazy. If we see another explosive move for Athena, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Bitcoin's just sat within this level right now. It's a little bit too warm in here. 5.3k, 5.3k in profit. I am slightly leaning towards no. I mean, it's obviously it's worked so far. This whole move has worked so far. We came from a profit of obviously nothing. It was down about 500, and then I looked at a closer look. Then we came within 500, then 1k, then we got to about 2k, and now we're at 5k. We were coming nearly just up to 6k actually in profit. I might just close that trade right now, just in case. Pudgy Penguins. So yeah, we just took a slight loss on Bitcoin there, but it's okay. You can see we've got, well, we took a little bit of a loss today. That was yesterday, I believe. Yeah, some of these were from yesterday's trading. What the hell? So we had 4.5k on ENA yesterday. That was that big trade, and then we had, I can't see it anymore, but yeah. Anyway, question is, are we going to still push the upside even further for Bitcoin? Yeah, ENA's coming within this level I was looking for. Very, very nice. Now Bitcoin, on the other hand, I'm still looking for that liquidity though. I'm still looking for that liquidity. Now, if we look in a higher time frame, what can we see? Not too much, just an impulsive move. We could still see that continuation towards the downside. Yeah, so you can see we've got a high, low, high, low, high, and most likely a continuation. So I believe that was just an impulsive move towards the upside for Bitcoin. I don't think we'll be coming further to the upside. You can see it's becoming very bearish. We've not surpassed any highs for Bitcoin. Pudgy Penguins looks to be at a resistance level right now. Yeah, so, well, yeah. We're looking positive on Ethereum, not so much on Bitcoin. I believe it's just slowing price. Prices are very slow right now. But yeah, Bitcoin does like to do that sometimes, where we have like a consolidation phase, a consolidation phase, and then we have an impulsive move, and then we actually do come and get that liquidity. So the liquidity for now actually does sit at that level of 66.4k right there. It's very close. It's super, super close. Look how close it is. 66.5k now. But that's in a 24-hour time frame. If we're looking at 12, we're looking at 66.484. So realistically, just slightly under 66.5k. So you can see we are within profit already on that trade. That's about what, maybe 300 there. Crazy. So Athena's going to be seeing a slight move to the downside, you can see. But that is entirely on, or based on Bitcoin's move towards the downside right there. I reckon we'll have to close that trade on Athena. And we'll come in for a short, as I believe Bitcoin is now pushing for that liquidity. If we clear them lows, I will be coming for that position actually. I'm going to short that. As I believe Bitcoin will see a continued move to get that liquidity. So you can see right now we are getting some rejection from the sellers as well. So I believe we'll still now see a continued move towards the downside. Let's have a look. We'll have a look on flow. Ideally now we need to see the price surpassing this low, which would be very, very nice to see. Refresh that. Now whales are leaning now bearish, as well as mid, and actually no, mid is neutral but leaning bearish. Retail is also neutral but leaning bearish as well. We're already in 1.4k profit. So ENA is actually seeing now a move towards that downside even further. But it obviously depends on how strong this move is going to be for Bitcoin as well. If we see a move, let's say to that level of liquidity at 66.4k, we'll definitely see Athena moving to, let's say, this area here at 0.11043. So we'll see. We need to see more of an impulsive move for Bitcoin though. Well, a stronger selling pressure is what I want to see for Bitcoin right now. So you can see that liquidity does remain in the downside right now. So if we reclaim that, then I do believe we will then be looking for that upside. So buyers seem to be pushing back pretty hard, but we'll see. We're at nearly 2k profit already. That is crazy. So. Bitcoin is slightly pushing towards the upside right now. We're coming near our entry price actually. But you can see actually we've got a rejection from this level here for Bitcoin. So looking at this, you can see we've got a rejection at this level here. So you can see this is where we previously had that high, and we came to that high and we got rejected from it. So currently we haven't actually surpassed this previous high. Now we are slightly looking towards the upside, but Bitcoin doesn't obviously leave liquidity behind. So you can see that's kind of what we've got. So we're like curving up to this, we're slightly curving up. But we haven't obviously, well, this is the previous high. We haven't surpassed it at this area, but then again, it seems like we are just compressing right now because also in the downside, we haven't surpassed this previous low, which we would have expected to surpass at this area here. And then another failure of the downside is this area here, where we obviously we failed to surpass this previous low. Now it does look to me like currently we are just kind of compressing within these two levels that we have. So potentially we could have a support and resistance level at this exact location. So you can see we've got a candle here. That's the candle we just went off of. We have obviously a false break and then a candle confirming that level there. It would be nice to get some more confirmation, but obviously we can't get that right now. But we do have the same kind of thing here, confirmation from those highs. Ideally, I want to see Bitcoin coming down in price right now, claiming that liquidity. Currently, we just seem to be dancing around it, which is not what I want to be seeing, but Yeah, that is what we that's what we've got right now. Bitcoin is dancing around that price. Now, Athena is still leaning to that downside, which is very, very nice. That means we've just seen Bitcoin. No, we haven't. So I believe this is a support level, or actually, this is resistance. You can see actually where we previously had support from the price. So you can see price getting supported at this level here by these candle bottoms, and then the same thing comes here. So realistically, we could be in for a move back up towards the upside for Athena right now. So to not get banned, I've got to skip some of these songs that are more known, because we've been having some trouble trying to get well, mute, like, you know, audio-wise. Some songs get banned, some don't, and then it just creates a massive inconvenience for the live sessions. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to obviously get rid of those songs there. Yes, I believe I will be exiting that trade for ENA and looking for the upside. We've got some support there and push upside, support upside. We'll have a look at Bitcoin really quick. We're slightly leaning towards the upside for ENA though. It's not respecting Bitcoin as much as I thought it would be. It's actually very similar though. It's very similar in price, movement wise I mean. Back at that level, is it? Is that what we're looking for? Stop loss, let's say. Let's say just there. For now. Obviously we'll pump it up as soon as we do get some confirmation for that downside. Upside, sorry. thing is, right now we're in a very interesting zone. So currently it looks like we are compressing actually. So by what it looks like to me is previously for Bitcoin, obviously we had a compression zone where we're compressing inside of the resistance and the support level. So you can see for the upside we actually had
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone.
It's like a do not disturb.
So. Ian is currently like on a, I don't know, breaking point or something. Well, anyway, back to what I was trying to explain. Pretty much what we've got here is, I believe, a similar move to what we had here, where you can see we're being supported on the support level, but then we are kind of compressing towards the upside. Then we have a big breaker structure, and that looks to me like we are doing the same kind of thing here. So we are making higher lows, as you can see, higher lows each time. So we are breaking towards the upside. So once we get to maybe this area here again, we may see a sharper move towards the upside, or maybe even a clean breakthrough towards the upside. But we'll see. Now you can see ENA isn't obviously following as much for the downside as Bitcoin is. So that support level worked pretty nicely, I believe. Now Sui is the only one who is not in the green zone right now. So we might have to close Sui just to kind of make up for this move. Right, liquidity, where are we at? Still at 66.4k. Still at 66.4k. 24-hour time frame, what are we thinking? 67.8. So could we be in a potential move towards the upside? That is the question. I believe it may. So I'm going to close on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We'll see how Bitcoin moves. But I am looking for that claim of liquidity though. It's 175 million is a pretty big amount. Well, obviously it's not big. 200 million we'll be looking, yeah, that's a real magnet for the price. But right now, 175 doesn't really look to be too much. But we are still continuing the upside movement, so which is very nice. We're already 1.1k profit on Athena already. So ideally we need to surpass these highs that we have. So ideally, this area here that we just entered in, this could be the next kind of low formation, once we do get a higher high, it's obviously past this high. Now, once we get past this high, I'm expecting price obviously come down and create a low right around the region that we're in right now. So this is a okay position currently. But that's if we get a nice uptrend. That is if we get a nice uptrend. Bitcoin is just, I don't even know what it's doing today. It's not coming to liquidity. It's just being well, it's very volatile to say the least. Actually, I wouldn't say volatile, excuse me. I'd say more likely choppy. Well, we've got no real direction of price, and well, we do somewhat, but yeah, I mean, we're kind of compressing to the upside though. We're kind of compressing to this area here, so currently this looks to me like we are kind of compressing towards the upside, like so. So you can see we've been respecting this level here, and we are still making obviously lower lows. And we've got a rejection from this obviously level here. So a continuation and maybe a breakout to the upside is what we could see. We may be in a compression triangle actually. Like so. So is that a signal for the downside? If we break this, then it could be. We could be in for the move to the downside though. Heavily. I'm going to close that position. I'm going to come in for a short on Bitcoin, and I'm going to short Sui as well, and Ina as well.
Let me tell you something, you're everything to me. You don't know me nothing, this is where I wanna be. Baby, let me tell you something, you're everything to me. And I don't need nothing, this is where I wanna be.
If my analysis is correct, we should see an impulsive move towards the downside. Because we've been compressing in this zone for quite a while now. Definitely. And, well, market sentiment is not improving. ETF outflows are still looking strong, but we are seeing some buying pressure within the market right now. Liquidity does sit at 66.4k, so I believe Bitcoin won't obviously, just leave that liquidity there. It never does. It obviously, well, it always, not always, I can't say always, but most of the time, what we see is a shift, and then it claims the liquidity shortly after. So I want to see that sharp move to the downside. Pressure is building though. Pressure is definitely building. It's just when are we actually going to see that strong move to the downside? There we go. There's a stronger move. Is that it though? Is that what we was waiting for?
You don't know me nothing. This is where I wanna be. Baby, let me tell you something.
Ina's still pushing the upside though. Ina is still pushing upside. Slowly. Yeah, you can see we are still pushing the upside. I want to see more of an impulsive move for Bitcoin. Get that liquidity. Let's go. Building all that pressure over all that time. Surely we're going to have a move past all these previous lows. Ina's with an 800 profit right now, that is crazy. Oh, we're going to see some more resistance, are we? Or a seller's actually going to push through. Are we going to see the push through? Come on now. Let's see it. I've been waiting all session to see this. Keep pushing through. I want to see that push through to the downside. You can see we're getting some resistance here again. Ina's with a 1.6k profit right now. Let's have a look. That's like 2k. That's 2k plus. If we claim this 66.4k liquidity, oh my god, we're gonna be rolling. We're gonna be happy. It's done. It's done it. No way. 66.4k. Oh. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go. Keep going. Little bit more. It's broken through. It's broken through them lows like we saw. Let's see what we've got for Athena. Athena's not budging. It's not budging whatsoever. Oh, Bitcoin seeing some slight resistance there. Slight little pushback from the buyers. Question is, are we going to continue that move though? Yeah, we are. We are continuing that move. Thing is though, I think Athena is actually going to be moving towards the upside once this move has been obviously completed from Bitcoin. That push towards 66.4k.
Was it that time to trip, or was I just high with the sound of the speaker that was coming out the wall?
3.6k profit. Cooking, we are cooking. Oh my god, it's gonna edge it. It's gonna edge it again. Right, we're coming out of that Athena trade. Even if we do fall slightly to that level again, I will be in nice profit anyway. Now I'm looking for the upside. As yeah, I don't believe Athena will be continuing even lower. Now for the, where was we looking? Here, I believe. Nice cheeky 2k profit. Cheeky 2k profit. We'll close that trade on Bitcoin and Sui and Budgie Penguins. Not ENA though, not ENA though. And I'm going to come in for a larger position for Bitcoin once we get to that level of that. Sui, what are we looking like? We'll shot that as well. For 0.826. 0.826. Yes. So that liquidity is super close for Bitcoin. We've nearly claimed it actually. Look how close we are. Look how close we are. Super duper close. I just love winning today. I love it. We are 4k away from our 10k profit for today. That is crazy. I think ENA is going to continue moving towards the upside. Now that obviously we're going to be claiming the liquidity for Bitcoin in the downside, I believe we will now be shifting towards the upside. Maybe looking to about 68k. Well, not 68, maybe, well actually, yeah, 67.8 was it? Yeah, 67.8k. We are getting very close. 66,472. Was it 66,484? We've claimed it. That's it. We are out of that trade for Bitcoin. Sui, stop that. We'll be looking long on Bitcoin right now. Same for Sui. And the same for Ethereum as well. Coming for something a little bit more cheeky, let's go Budgie Penguins as well. $1.2k on Athena right now, 1.4. These boys need to catch up though. They are a little bit behind. Because this currently is the area where I'm expecting price to obviously switch direction and obviously shift towards the upside. We've claimed that liquidity that was sat there for a long time, and it was a major chunk actually. So 175 million it was, and now obviously we've claimed it, and we were getting all that pressure towards the upside. So now I am looking for that level of 68.7, I believe. No, 67.8 for Bitcoin. 67,800.
Possible to extract.
Can't have that song. 1.8k. Cooking, we are cooking. So like I said, I am expecting now Bitcoin to hit that level of 67.8k. We are looking very nice. We are 3k away from our 10k goal for today. That is crazy. We had 10k profit yesterday, from 20k to 30k. Now we're up 7k already today. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Looking good, we're looking good. Bitcoin's slightly behind, slightly behind. We're not too worried, we're not too worried. Unless we get a shift to the downside. Yeah, then we'll be slightly worried, but a deeper correction wouldn't, I don't know, it's just not what I'm looking for. It's definitely not what I'm kind of looking towards. Right now, I am looking for the upside of 67.8k, and that is 172 million liquidity. Oh, we've actually seen a slight shift to the downside there. Let's have a look. So ENA has actually failed to surpass this high, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll give it a retry. We'll give it another go. Bitcoin just took a pretty impulsive move to the downside, actually. We're looking at 66.4k. So I believe that was entirely a liquidity sweep. Or we might be continuing even lower. Question is, where do we stop? 66.2 could be the next kind of area, maybe. That could be where we are headed. 66.2. Looks like buyers actually are stepping in though. We have nice RSI, we've got nice MACD. We are coming up to that high though. We need to actually surpass this whole area though, and obviously push even higher. Now we are getting a very, very nasty move to the downside. We're continuing that move. I believe we're going to reverse them positions because that is not looking very nice at all. I reckon we'll have to short on Bitcoin though. It's the move is continuing to the downside. I did think it was going to get that liquidity and obviously shift towards the upside, but that's not what we've got at all. So now I'm aiming for 66.2k on Bitcoin. Oh, we've just reached it. Sick. But could we come to that low? I believe we may be coming even lower on Bitcoin right now. We'll see. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you can see this is where price was previously supported, in this area and in this area too. So we'll most likely see some resistance there, unless we can obviously break through that level. ENA has slightly moved to the downside though. Yeah, that hammer candle's right there though. Four positions. There's no real market pressure though on the buyer's side. MACD is still leaning to the downside. RSI is very, very low for 32. And we are coming slightly within a range on the stochastic as well. We're still pushing on ENA. That is crazy. That is crazy. We're coming back within a nice level for Bitcoin right now though. 3.2k profit. ENA is doing wonders today. ENA is doing wonders today. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. That'll be greatly, greatly appreciated. see if we get that push for the downside. If we do, then we are aiming for, let's have a look. Well, then we're aiming for that low. So about 65.7, about 65.5k if we are going to continue that move towards the downside. If not, then we most likely will see a continuation to the upside. Yeah, I believe that's it. That's it. We are shifting towards the upside now. We've hit that support. We've actually hit that resistance, and now we are looking for that move to the upside. Why is that not reversed? We'll have to close it then. 'Cause we've got that heavy push now. We have the hammer candle at the bottom there. That does show that there is a potential for a reversal. So we are looking at a very nice reversal already. I'm coming in for a Doge as well. Doge is heavily leaning towards the upside. MACD has just crossed over. Buying pressure is heavily there. And we are leaning towards the upside even further right now. $5.7K, crazy. We're only 2K away from our 10K session. 10K session, 10K profit. That's what I meant. 10K profit. I mean, ENA by itself is making 5K. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Popping off today. Got 20 seconds on that candle there. Let's see what we get. Is it going to be a doji candle? Is it going to be a doji candle? Or is it going to be another hammer? God, not again.
We're the one-man wrecking crew.
Back? Are we back? Yes, we are back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Yeah, apologies for that. I'm not sure why we have that problem right now. I try to mix it up. I try to, you know, see what works, see what doesn't work. Sometimes we get a perfect live where we don't have any, you know, interruptions like we just did. Other times we get, yeah, a little interruption, but I'm trying to still figure out what's right, what's wrong. So yeah, bear with me slightly. Anyway, we are looking very nice. We're in a 5k trade already. ENA by itself is already up 5k. Now we need to see that continuation even further towards the upside. So look, ENA is, look at that, very nice, very nice. We're up 6k. We are about 1.5k away from our 10k trading goal for today. So yesterday we was up 10k from our trading session. Today we are looking to try and get the same result. Now I believe we've had a shift towards the downside. I believe. Let's have a look. A slight rejection there for Bitcoin. Slight rejection. But are we going to get a continuation? That's the question. MACD still looks good. RSI is slightly in the red zone though. We're dipping. Well, we just dipped below the 40 zone. That's a heavy push though. That's a pretty heavy push. Looks like we'll get that continuation though. I was looking for the upside, but I believe we've just been rejected from that level pretty heavily there though. I'm not really seeing why we'd be coming in for that downside really. There's nothing in the downside right now. Liquidity wise, we are still leaning towards the upside. As you can see, 67.8k is where we are kind of headed right now. See, we'll see swept to liquidity. Now we've had at 64.4k, and now the next kind of level we're looking for is 67.8k. Just got rid of it. Oh my days! What is going on? What's going on? Realistically, I want to still see that move for the upside. look at ENA. Are we still continuing? So we made a slight low on Athena, but I believe Athena will continue like it has been all this time. So we've seen actually ENA coming higher and higher, which is very, very nice. Now Bitcoin also needs to be continuing to that move on the upside as well. I'm seeing some slight indecision on Bitcoin though. We may be leaning towards that downside. We may be leaning towards that downside. I've got a funny feeling we'll see a continuation to the downside past these lows. I feel like we'll have to close in positions though. It's a very tense level right now, I'm not gonna lie. Very tense. I think we're gonna be continuing that downside. I'm reversing them positions. Gonna close that on ENA. I'm gonna come in for a long, come in for a short on the ENA as well. Buyers are pushing that price heavily though. There's a lot of selling pressure right now. A lot of selling pressure. Yeah, we've got more liquidity building at 65.7k where we had that previous low. So you can see we're kind of dancing on this level right now. Buyers are somewhat protecting this level though, but we are still, there is still a lot of pressure for that downside. There is still a lot of pressure for the downside. Want to see that level break though. Well, the fact that we've obviously come towards it many times now is quite concerning, and does actually show more pressure towards that downside. I reckon 200 loss on Bitcoin would be kind of the max. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do for Athena today. We've obviously seen nothing but bullish moves. Nothing but bullish moves. So I believe Athena will be still continuing that move up until at least at least 1.255 or whatever that is. Bitcoin's having some trouble actually pushing towards that high though. news-wise, we've got absolutely nothing today. Let's have a look. Yeah, news-wise, we've got absolutely nothing. Yeah, just nothing at all. Bitcoin is pushing that downside. Bitcoin is heavily pushing that downside. So are we going to see a new low forming? That's the question. It's like I'm in a GTA lobby. I should have realistically held that position I had on earlier. Yeah, I think it was mostly the fear factor that we got. Obviously, we obviously closed it. Thing is, even though we had a slight push to the upside there, ENA is still not in a massive amount of loss. You can see it still continues to push the upside. Like it just shifted from this low up to here. Yeah, ENA's going to be pushing that top end all afternoon, I believe. So I'm going to come in on that. I'm going to close those positions on obviously Ethereum and what we have for Doge, Sui as well, and I'm going to entirely just focus on this ENA position right now, and then yeah, we'll see what we get. We'll see what the crack is. There's a big shift towards the upside there. We were a bit silly on some of these trades, not gonna lie. That 5k trade, that 6k trade, that should have been taken out immediately. But yeah, we got a little bit greedy. Can this be a shift towards the upside for Bitcoin though? Or are we going to get another move towards that downside? are pushing actually further though. Further than before. I don't think Bitcoin's going to be coming for a, you know, for even lower in price. So what have I just done there? And we're going to move for the downside again, slightly though. Have we got any liquidity in the downside for Bitcoin? Slightly though, slightly. 66.1k. So the lowest we've come in price is 66.121k, which was obviously this low here. Not too worried about Athena right now. We do have an area to kind of play within. 66.1k is where we have liquidity sat for Bitcoin. We're coming for long on that. Ethereum 1834 something like that. What have we just had for Bitcoin there then? Failed to surpass that low. That's showing some rejection. That's good. That's good. Oh my god, this music is killing me. We're getting a push for the downside though, still. Oh my days.
Make those rainbows and
24-hour time frame, what we're looking like. Yeah, still major liquidity at 67.8k. So realistically for Bitcoin, I am looking at 67.8k. We'll obviously we'll do take profit 67.8. Our buy limit will most likely be taken. Slightly down on Athena though. But it seems we are in for that move to the upside right now. I'll take that there. Right guys, I will be I'll be posting these results obviously on these trades, how they go, in the Discord group, so make sure you join that. I will drop the link in just a second. Alright, let me just grab that really quick. Right, make sure you guys join that Discord group down in the comment section down below. Like I said, I will be dropping in my obviously trades in that group so you can see how I did. Now I am looking to get that 10k profit back, so we'll be back in just a second. Why does it say that?